This is not Melonie Mac. There's no way this is Melonie Mac. This just looks like an entirely different person. The first reviews for Coffee Brand Coffee on thewalmart.com, a 2 out of 5? Let's take a look at his debate with Alex Jones.
You could take me out for a fancy steak dinner and we can wrestle or something like that.
Will you be my dad? Thank you, Alex Jones. You can have lots of fun.
And not jack around with a bunch of sponsors.
Hey, Coffee Brand Coffee would sponsor you, man.
Insane.
You're looking skinnier, by the way.
She's earning that 500, folks.
I prayed right before the debate to have God protect me from anxiety diarrhea in the middle of the stream.
Yeah.
Please, Lord, save me from this anxiety diarrhea. Please save me from the Hershey squirts. Please save me from the avalanche.
I kill people
grab some water.
closer than I saw the camera, and I've never.
No. We got quarter mooned.
No free ad reads for you, Candace. She's melting. She's melting.
He's typing out in all caps. She's melting.
She's melting.
When's the last time we saw him this excited and happy about anything? The big story today, the big, huge story today, the quartering bows down to Alex Jones. Did you all see that? Here's my reenactment. Hey, Alex, put it wherever you want. Alex, put it wherever you want, buddy. That is literally what happened. He was literally just on his hands and knees, slurping every single thing that Alex Jones was saying to him. Jer, that was embarrassing, buddy. That chat was hilarious. And I think it was hilarious because he went back and watched that chat. You know he did, because he's like, he was even like talking about it. He was like, do you guys think I won? Do you guys think I did well? Crowder? Crowder said something? Did he think I did well? Did you guys think I did good? You just went there and sucked him off for 30 minutes. What are you talking about? He said he was going to go hard on Alex Jones. He didn't say, hey, I'm going to let Alex Jones go hard in me. That's not what I heard, but hey. Anyways, so also, while I was gone, Quartering was exposed for being in the DMs with the trolls. Oh no. Apparently he was trying to get the information of the guy that was making these threats and talking all this crazy stuff, right? But they exposed him because apparently he hasn't said what he was going to do, which was, making a police report. Instead, he used all that information to cry about it online. And what I will say, why that obviously we don't condone that at all. After all of these months, the months and months and months of your deplatforming and all this stuff, you've only been able to come up with messages from one guy who you were Facebook friends with? That's the same guy from months ago. All this time, you could only come up with that one guy. But you're receiving mountains of hate, and all these psychos seem like this. I got them on videotape and everything. Yeah, okay, buddy. There's so much that we need to talk about. We didn't even talk about this Candace debate that he reacted to. Or no, he said, if you saw the title, it said the Candace and Andrew Wilson fact check stream. Yeah, he's the fact checker. Hilarious. Anyways, so the guy's so shameless. To him to actually shill his coffee on there as well too. It's just quite frankly, it's pathetic. But anyways, so and he claimed that he's Team Low Road. We're gonna go through it as well too. He is now Team Low Road, but then now he's not when he's actually faced up against Alex. This guy is just so wish-washy, isn't it? It's annoying. It's annoying. He's annoying. Who cares? But anyways, Melonie Mac has now stepped up to the forefront of saying, "Oh, no, Jer. You're getting way too much locale attention. I would love some of that, please. Please pay more attention to me. I would love to, throw my hat in the ring for a locale of the year." Because all of a sudden, she has started crashing the hell out. Yeah, Brittany Ventney mogged the hell out of her. Hilarious. Everybody was mogging her. And you know what's so crazy? I genuinely thought that she didn't pay attention to any of this. I thought that she just collected her $500 from Jer, laughed at his 5 jokes, and then logged off. And they're like, "Okay, I'll be back next week for my $500, bud." It better be there on time with bells on. But no, apparently all you have to do is call her out for her lies and implications and all this nonsense, right? Of her lip filler and Botox and all this stuff. So we're gonna go through that as well too. She definitely tried to play the semantics game there. Yeah, she's really touchy about being called old, I guess, as well too. Who knows? It's time for the quartering segment.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? For the quartering segment.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the quartering segment. So what I briefly want to go over though, as kind of like a touch into the quartering stuff, is Melonie Mac's crash out. And this was, like I said, I genuinely thought she just like ignored all this crap, was like, went about her life, and then, she just came in, collected her $500, passed go, and then went back to whatever she's doing, right, her cringe stuff, and with her very straight husband. But apparently that is not what is happening, and she got into a full-blown crash out online. Like, this was crazy. This was absolutely crazy. So, and it's about, she tried to play this semantic game, and we're going to go over it here. Anyway, so Melonie Mac, the internet gossip queens think they got a gotcha on me because I used to have lip injections, despite the fact that I documented the whole thing of them getting dissolved in 2019. It wasn't a secret, and I've talked about it many times, including on Quartercast. But for every lie debunked, they make up 10 more. So have fun, I guess. I haven't had any plastic surgeries, and you don't do any I don't do any Botox or fillers or anything like that for a long time, and don't plan on ever again. But if y'all want to pretend that I do, then I'll just take that as a compliment. And this is insane. And this was trending. This was absolutely trending. Unfortunately, because what I was also going to show you is that I made a tweet about this, and actually, what I'll get to as well too. Actually, let's get through this real quick. I was able to find, I don't know if you saw this on X, I was able to find the Melonie Mac morning routine. She dropped a new morning routine video, and so let's take a quick look at this real quick. Really lathering it on there. Oh, okay. I mean, that's not going anywhere. Jesus. What? Aren't those what, like... Those are what painters use. Those are what contractors use, isn't it? That's a whole... That is a mask. That isn't a... No. That is a mask at that point. You were just wearing a... You were wearing a full-blown mask at this point. The spackle. So let's go forward here, and then let's see what the ending... And... Yep, there we go. So yeah, the Melonie Mac morning routine, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all saw that. But she was talking about how, I don't respond to the trolls. I never, I'm just living my best life. She uploaded a video of her moving her eyebrows. I blew my mind that she actually did that. Blew my mind. Right? Insane. So, in the quartering, white knighting, of course. Whoa, sick burn. Girl does popular girl thing during time. What? During time? In which it was popular for girls to do? Oh, he's probably drunk tweeting. Wait till the internet figures out your tattoos. Bah ha 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 ha, for real. The fact that they're just like trying to laugh off at each other is just so cringe. There's like the only two friends they have left on the internet. It's hilarious. But he had to come in here and white knight. So somebody responded to her saying, "Why do you let it bother you though?" Melonie responds, "I try not to, but having your mentions flooded with lies every day and have it never bother you a single time. You don't even post your name and face, so you're not one to talk on this. Lol." What? I try not to, but having your mentions flooded with lies every day and have it not bother you a single time, well, obviously is bothering you. But anyways, this didn't make sense. You don't even post your name and face, so you're not one to talk. This guy's picture is literally his face with his wife. Hello? And the guy even says, I literally have pics of myself in the gym lifting. I just got one posted on the other day. And also, it's like, this is like a genuine question. Like, this didn't have to be a troll. This could have just been a fan of hers. Just like, hey, why do you let it bother you? But I guess not. She's going off the rails here. Oh yeah, her comments are not looking good either. How very vain of you. Isn't vanity a sin, like desecrating the temple of the Lord? And you do all this for money / greed? Could you be more hypocritical? What's your opinion of buttered sausage, Mel? These are, wow, yeah. Sorry, some of this stuff I still kept because it's so funny. Butter maniac. Good point, Mel. Is this from eating butter sticks? Anyways, so this is I think this isn't like a friend of hers or anything. This is just somebody. They didn't have a lot of followers or anything. Maybe they knew. But anyways, because I was wondering if it was like another creator because she put such a long response to her. Then you should have clarified that you meant no plastic surgery and currently don't have Botox or filler. Then you should own the fact that you worded it poorly. No one cares or would have cared had you not made it sound like you had any Botox or filler. This kind of misunderstanding could give false sense of hope to any younger female fans you might have, just like when celebrities do it. Dude asked me if I had a nose job, and I said I don't, nor do I have anything else in my face. He didn't ask about my life story or if I ever had lip filler before. By the way she worded this, I feel like most guys, and which is the vast majority of our audience, most guys don't understand, like when they hear like, oh, you had Botox done or lip filler, that means that you like, that's it. Like, I didn't know that it's supposedly like it leaves your body. No, when people think like you had Botox done or you had lip filler, you had this stuff done, most people just think, maybe I'm wrong about this, but most people, like myself, I just thought it's like, oh, it's there forever. Or what? Oh, you had work done, whatever. But hey, apparently it leaves your body. But the way that she was wording this, she tried to sneak it in like, oh, I don't have lip. She knows what she was doing. She was trying to imply that she hadn't had work done and then leave it like that, because otherwise she would have just said like, otherwise she would have said, oh, I've had it done before, but it's been years and, it's been great. It worked for me back then, but I don't mess with it anymore. But there's a reason why she worded it the way she did and didn't actually, you know what I mean? And why it came off as very confusing. Anyways, it's there until surgically removed. Gotcha. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like especially most guys. I'm sure a lot of women probably know about this. Maybe I'm wrong, fellas, but I just thought it's like, Botox and filler. And I guess there's different. Botox is just like a brand apparently too. I don't know. Anyways, so, but like I said, we know what she was doing. And to say it's like, oh, it's, why would I lie about it? It's on my timeline. It's in my history. Yes, because people never try to lie about things that are blatantly open to the internet. Yeah, people definitely never try to lie about things that there are evidence for. What are we talking about here? If someone said, have you ever had work done before? Then obviously I would have clarified, but is your face altered? No, it's all natural. Come on. And technically, your face is forever altered because what that Botox does is like your face, because of the work that you've had done, it doesn't look as natural as it should because of the effects that you previously had, right? Because it's supposed to prevent like wrinkling and everything like that, right? So it's like, obviously, you know what I mean? Just because it's not technically in your muscles or in your face right now, the effects are long lasting. Anyways, that'd be like if I asked you, is your hair dyed? And you said, no, it's all my natural hair. I have no hair dye in it. Oh, but she just copes in here. I did before 10 years ago and you cut it off and started all over. So cringe. It's like, yeah. And that's the thing is too, it's like people expect that you probably do this stuff anyway. The problem is always when people lie about it. I sure her simps would not they wouldn't give a damn if she admitted to this. I don't know why she thinks they would, but anyways, and then she says, yeah, then you should have clarified that you meant no plastic surgery currently. Don't have Botox or filler. Oh no, sorry, that was the previous one. She said, she continued. She wrote like 3 paragraphs to this woman. Also, what kind of false hope are you talking about anyway? My face is completely unaltered. The lip filler was fully dissolved 7 years ago. That doesn't mean it still didn't have any effects on you. What are you talking about? Come on now. You're just being absurd. And that picture I posted of the side by side also had no filler. Your reaching is so hard it's embarrassing. Yes, that's what's embarrassing in this situation. That's definitely what's embarrassing in here. We found some pictures of Johnny Junkers that Johnny is slinging his junkers all around town, folks. I mean, did he eat that cookie? I didn't. What is... No.
You might be.
Hey, we support you in your journey either way, Johnny Junkers. I'm just saying. We support him either way, don't we? What are we doing? All right. Anyways, this was the crazy. If you've seen this video, we've shown this video already, so I didn't want to bring it up again. But he does the craziest twirl and twinkle and all that. Anyways, so we wish him his best on his journey, and we hope that he has a very happy life. Happy life. Anyway, so this is her. I think Botox is a psyop. This is her coping some more. Look at this. No. So, like I said, I'm sorry I'm a bit behind this. I know this happened a couple days ago, but this was so wild. I had to talk about it a little bit, folks. I swear, and I feel like everybody did, I thought this was AI. Or I thought like somebody was like trolling. I was like, no, this is not her. This is not Melonie Mac. There's no way this is Melonie Mac. I was like that. I genuinely thought like there was like, okay, they're just messing around but no, this was apparently pulled from her YouTube video. Mrs. I haven't had any work done, but for some reason I've had a different face. I've had like 7 different faces over the last 15 years. What are we doing? And then so Brittany the Bully, Brittany Venti, aka Brittany the Bully. Melonie, your tweet was confusing and is bad communication on your end. You complain about the lack of transparency in fitness influencers. Very good point. With how they get their body, yet you weren't fully transparent about yours and omitted details that misled people. Exactly. And this is such a good point too, because especially with her new channel, Melonie Macros, where she's like, hey, my body recomp, and this is how you want, if you guys want to get to look like me, this is what you got to do. Really? Well, you should disclose to them exactly how you look, exactly how you look the way that you do, right? Because that's part of it. It's part of it as well, too. And that's what's so crazy to me. It's just like, nobody would have gave a shit if you just did like, oh yeah, I've done all this. It's like, no, you know what you did. Anyways, I was very transparent about getting my filler reversed and have it documented on my Instagram. I have no work done on my face at all right now. At all right now. Who says it like that? See, this is what you're coping to yourself, because you're just like, because your brain doesn't want to admit that you've had work done. And so you're just like, well, I don't have anything right now. Like, what, like once you go past that, once you cross that path, what's like, who cares? Who cares? I mean, I think the lip filler thing just looks ridiculous because it's always so obvious. It's always so obvious. And like the lip filler, the Botox, all that stuff is always just so obvious to me. I don't get it. But hey, who cares? Yeah, I'm sure you're the guys that you have left in your crowd, they probably don't mind. There is nothing dishonest about that. You're being extremely disingenuous. No, she's not. She was actually being really fair to her. I was really surprised how fair Brittany was being to her, quite frankly, especially with all this shit that she pretty much torpedoed Brittany and Chrissy Mayer's friendship. Although I would say that's more on Chrissy, right? Not on her. It's like she was part of that situation, but it's more on the actual person, not Melonie Mac. Anyways, Brittany the Bully. Melonie Mac says she has no work done. People find out Melonie Mac said she had filler and Botox before. Point out to Melonie Mac why her saying she has no work done lacks transparency. Calls me bad faith and just jealousy and just jealous of pretty girls. I did see that too. She just called Brittany jealous. They're like, oh, she was talking about bad about pretty girls. I guess it was finally my turn. First of all, like just like calling yourself a pretty girl is just so great. As a 40-year-old woman, get over yourself. Explain it in great detail why her lack of transparency is hypocritical, since she complains when the fitness influencers do the same. Get blocked. She finally did block me a bit ago, a while back ago, but I think it was something with Mr. Johnny Junkers that finally did it. So let's look at this. So we're just going to go quickly through this because The Many Faces of Melonie Mac. We're not going to watch this whole thing straight through, but thanks to Reardon Steele, at Reardon Minds.
I'm 22 years old.
This is her at 22 years old. 22 years old.
And I have a lot of
Which obviously you're going to look very different from 22 at 40, right? Honestly, she doesn't like...
and a lot of things that interest me.
What the hell is this? Anyways. 2015, 2026.
What is this? Oh my goodness.
What? No. No. These are different people. These are all different people.
So,
This blew my mind. All of these,
it's so funny.
all the other ones at least somewhat look like how she looks today.
I'm starting off.
This just looks like an entirely different person. Okay. Anyways. Now, other than the coping, like I said, at this point, they seethe about it more today. So we're gonna talk more about that whenever they seethe about it, because that's all their shows become now. By the way, it's just Jared just showing Melonie things that things that he thinks she'll like. Like, hey, look at these cool toys. Look, I thought that you would like this, Mel. Here's $500. Hey, Mel, did this make you laugh? Do you like this? I thought you'd find this funny. Here's $500. What are we doing, Jared? That is sad, buddy. Anyways, but it's that and them seething about the hate that they're getting online, right? Well, I mean, hey, they're getting plenty of hate, plenty of criticism. But hey, rather than actually apologize for the bullshit that they've done and are guilty of, just keep coping on our hug box and our safe space. They've literally just become liberals. They've literally become liberals. Hilarious. And when I say that too, right, it's like by the way that they react to criticism. This is, you know what I mean? Like they would say that's exactly how liberals would respond to criticism, and that's exactly how they're reacting to the criticisms of them. All I want to know is why she talks like that now. Another good point as well too is her voice is vastly different. Her like I've always kind of thought that it was most likely put on and like an e-girl kind of like, you know, simp voice or something like that, and it's like 100%. That's exactly what it is, right? It's not even close. Her voice is totally put on. When it's like maybe when you're in your, I mean, 20s and 30s is still cringe, but when you're 40, like, come on now, it's like beyond sad, at 40. Come on now. So let's get into a few things with the quartering here too. You saw that interesting debate. And if you saw that interesting debate, don't worry, we're gonna watch it as well too. But I kind of wanted to see some people thought about that. And let's see what Nina Infinity actually wrote to Alex, quoting Alex Jones. I really don't think he reads any of this Twitter stuff. Really, I think maybe his team reads it, and he probably, you know what I mean. I will say though, Nina Infinity probably has a way better chance of getting their attention than than I do, or anything like that. So she writes here, the quartering mentions that he lost followers due to the Candace stuff. But the truth is that most people tuned out a while ago from his political commentary because he's an uneducated idiot that can't even find Iran on a map. He's still seething to that to this day about that. The real reason quartering really fell off, which he will not tell you, Alex Jones, is because after years of LARPing for free speech and saying how much he advocated for free speech and alternative platforms, when a bunch of people made fun of him online for stuff he put out there himself, he started flagging YouTube channels and got people's YouTube channels taken down, and admitted to it publicly and privately, which got leaked. He lost most of his followers and was called out by many of his peers for this, including by your son, Rex Jones. Now, Rex Jones was calling him out kind of for different things as well too, but I get what she's saying. And this is what I had put out. Like I said, it was kind of more of a Hail Mary. It was definitely more of a Hail Mary, but so I put out here whenever I saw this whole nonsense. Hey, real Alex Jones, I know the quartering really needs that $10,000. Jeremy's channel is dying, and he recently has been on a rampant deplatforming and false flagging campaign. He even recently admitted to scamming his fans for up to or north of $80,000. That's why his reputation is in the toilet, where he unfortunately loves to be. Ask him about that and watch him blush. Unfortunately, he did not. But hey, like I said, I really didn't think he would. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. The first reviews for Coffee Brand Coffee on the Walmart.com. Huge round of applause for Coffee.com. Oh, no. No. Unlucky, Jer. A 2 out of 5? Oh no, that is not good. They didn't get, I like how they didn't give him a 1. They gave him a 2. So let's see what they say here. My order arrived late and the coffee box was damaged when I received it. The taste of the coffee itself was not that good. The only good thing was the aroma of it. This honestly sounds like a decent, this actually sounds like a real review. Sadly, the seller's blueberry coffee product was not as good as I hoped, especially for the high price. Now, I will say trolls are very good at making them sound real as well, too. So it could be a troll, too. Don't get me wrong. They didn't give him 1 star, by the way. They gave him 2. I guess they gave him a star for the aroma. They gave him like an extra star for the aroma, I guess. I don't know. Let's check in on his YouTube, folks. I was really interested to see how his debate was popping off. 5 hours, only 11K views, Jer? On your big Alex Jones debate? Hold on, I thought this was going to save the business. This should be at 1 million easily. What? Hold on, that's actually insane. I thought it was going to be way higher. What? 11K? That is actually brutal. I thought it was going to be much higher. I'm not going to lie. That is way lower than even I thought it was going to be. Man, why did nobody care about his debate? Why do you... So he has his face in the corner, and then he has his face on the thumbnail. Who is making your thumbnails? Get a new thumbnail guy. This is insane. This is not looking good. Let's see his shorts here. Wait, he started doing some of these members first? Shut up. What? He's paywalling his stolen shorts? This is new, isn't it? I don't think we knew about this before. He put this one as members first. Paywalling your stolen shorts is wild. That is actually insane. Yeah, these shorts aren't going very well for him either. Like I said, he gets a couple of them pop off every now and then or whatever, but ever since he's been getting rightfully flagged down. Oh, that's another thing as well. I can't believe I missed that too. There's been so much we missed, but I did see, or one thing that we covered it, but because it was happening right before our broadcast, I didn't catch the fact that what I'm talking about is those the videos that he was crying about on X, saying that he was flagged down or whatever. Oh, the Quartering's flagged my videos, but then he quickly deleted that tweet because he realized that he forgot to mark off the first video. I missed this, by the way, because like I said, especially like hours before the broadcast, I'm everywhere. You know, it's just Donnie putting all this together. All right, so Chip is useless. Anyway, so I actually missed I actually missed to highlight that, right? The fact that I didn't even realize that was the title of the video was delete. So he actually uploaded videos titled delete to trigger, most likely, that's what we pretty much are thinking, right? It most likely to trigger, it had something in the video to trigger YouTube, removing it or putting a advisory on it or whatever, right? And so that way he could cry on Twitter about it. Man, the things that this guy has gone through to try to be the victim, it is crazy, man. Deleted the channel between him and his friends of 7 to 10 years, blame it on them, and this whole insane. This guy, just a perpetual victim. This guy just needs to dye your hair blue already, bud. It's getting embarrassing. The fact that this guy thinks that he has any room to talk about deleting tweets. So basically, Dean Withers, the TikTok, I don't know, the young kid that does TikTok and for some reason people take seriously. He had some allegations, most likely false, levied against him. But yeah, the kid seems like a piece of shit, so who cares? Anyways, I choose to believe all victims. But anyways, he's criticizing this guy for deleting tweets. I forgot to screenshot it. It's funny how he's only used to being on the opposite end. We know to save all of his tweets right away because we know they're probably going to get deleted. It's like, yeah, Jerry, you got to, when you're dealing with people who constantly delete their tweets, no one drinks like Wisconsinites. Can confirm. I mean, folks, he just walks right into it because, whenever he is feeling just a little like everything's a little too much, he grabs his handle of Fireball, folks. Unlucky. So, and this is just something I want to bring up too. So him talking shit about every one of our babies were IVF and she's never even had sex with her husband because he's obviously gay. I don't know, but I know. I'm sorry. Hello? Now it's okay to talk about people's husbands and significant others and the life in their bedroom? Hello? Rules for thee, but not for me? Insane. But I thought family was off limits. And this guy isn't a public figure, as far as I know, right? Like, he's a public figure as much as he was AOC's boyfriend or whatever. Exactly. Just wild that this guy thinks he has room to... Oh, no. Oh, no. This guy was making some crazy faces. This is basically how he's looking up to Alex today. I don't know if I can fit it all in, Alex. Insane. So, the quartering has been having some unfortunate luck at the tables, folks. So this is by HackerX on Kiwi Farm. So this is most likely his account. This is what they've been following. And it makes sense because he talks about so much about playing poker and the time frames match up. I mean, look at the poker star. He always talks about how good he is at poker. I've been playing since I was 11. Profit, -40, -50, -24, -35, -150. And by the way, I'm pretty sure this means he bought in 3 times, bought in twice, I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Oh, he won $40. Yeah, now you're only probably like, however many thousands in the hole. 30 minus 35 and minus 20. It is not going good for Jer. But you know what he would do? He wants to play poker with his viewers. That is sad. You don't have anyone else to play poker with. If you were interested, I can DM you a link to play. What? Playing poker with your viewers? Get this guy a friend. Actually get him a friend. So we had this X meltdown. We're going to look at it pretty quickly here, right? Now, he's talking about this lunatic from Canada sent about 100 of these yesterday. This is kind of old, but like I said, this is something we weren't able to cover on Sunday. Anyway, try some of our coffee this weekend, available on the website. Now, this person says, you've certainly drawn an army of obnoxious trolls lately. Maybe they don't like coffee. Yeah, that's definitely it. The GOAT, Gogeta, I think it's because Jeremy is flagging channels down. He flagged Kino Casino's channel. I think this will continue and escalate till Jeremy apologizes to them. He says, is that a threat? You baby, stop crying. Stop whining. Stop complaining. Now we know what he thinks is a threat. That's a threat. No wonder he's talking about FBI. What are we talking about? This is a threat? Jesus. Change your adult diaper already. And so he posts all these. I'm blocking this guy's name because I think that's a smart thing to do, is to not blast his name out there and to amplify his name and his presence, because that's what you should be doing, preventing that from happening. Absurd. But no, he wants it out there, folks. He wants him famous. No, you should want him arrested, but still is not arrested. Jared lied about that. Anyways, gossip slop channels profit by manipulating mentally ill and autistic people into believing they're fabricated drama for clicks. I'm sorry, what do you do? I'm sorry, what does the Quartering Live talk about? Huh? Then things like this happen. It's insane. The fact that these people think they have any room to talk is hilarious. All right. Now the DM leak. All right. So now this is an account that has been basically they like really hate Kino Casino from what I've seen, and I don't know, they just love hate posting about Kino Casino. Hey, it's the internet. Everybody's gonna hate somebody. I'm sure there's people out there who don't like yours truly. Either ways is what it is. But they come up here saying the Quartering is a massive pussycat. All right. After begging me to send him the person in question's location so he could call law enforcement, I obliged and sent him everything. Quartering claimed he would contact the police ASAP with the information. 2 weeks later, the Quartering has not contacted law enforcement and is instead using this to grift his radioactive drop-shipped coffee. Getting called out for your drop-shipped coffee even by the trolls that are on your side. Hilarious. Right? And so they expose he's in their DMs. Hey, that should be enough. Preparing the packet for law enforcement. All the other stuff is just like random stuff about the guy or whatever, right? I mean, it doesn't actually give personal information or anything, but just like random nonsense, right? Jared, what are you doing? Why are you in the DMs of these guys? Man, get it together, bud. And like I've said before too, after all these months, like we said earlier, all these months, this is the one guy, the only guy you've been able to post any bit of proof about. Right? And it was a person that you're Facebook friends with. And this guy just steps on so many rakes. This is how we know if he had any video proof that he keeps on saying he has, if he had any video proof, he absolutely would have posted it to own the trolls. He posted a bunch of bullshit emails. You don't think he would have posted video proof of people going on his property or people going on the property of his, I shouldn't say his company because he doesn't have any property, of the real people, the people that actually do business with your drop ship white label coffee? No. There are no videos. The F-150, yeah, the Ford F-150. Insane. But just another, like I said, just another domino proving that if he actually did have proof of that, he would have said it. So now let's get into Alex Jones, shall we? Let's get into Alex Jones. So, Quartering called him out because Alex Jones was saying that he had a 90% reduction in his viewership after the algorithm on X change. Quartering says, nothing but love for you, Alex Jones, but the Candace nonsense is clearly botted, which is likely why you're seeing the drop. I still see your videos fine. I just tuned out when you took the Jews killed Charlie Kirk stance. When you put something out, not about that. What is it? When you put something out, not about that. Will you please be sober for 2 minutes? Please be sober for 2 damn minutes. All right. It's just like every single time. This guy's just got to be. Put the fireball down, sir. Anyways, you two are welcome to. And then so he's replying to Rex Jones, who says, do you think you're supposed to be to get magical infinite credit for doing the right thing? You're a transactional person, Jer. You are a transactional person, Jer. Yeah, because he's trying to say that he basically, in what we're going to get more into this with the videos as well, too. He thinks that anybody he's done a single favor for or he defended, all of a sudden is like they're allies for life. It's like, man, but I defended you in this drama that you were in. So now you're beholden to me. Buddy, his brain, like I said, I guess it's because he honestly hasn't had real close friends in his life for years. And so the closest thing to real friends were his YouTube friends. But he thinks that all these, and when I was on the Flashcast, by the way, because I was very curious, I asked him and Camelot, because with how much that he plasters and whines about them, like, how close were you guys? I asked him, how close were you with the Quartering? Because as much as he like cries about you guys, I figured like we're super close or at least decently close. Flash said he like talked to him a couple times, and Camelot, I don't think he said he ever did anything with him. He says here, you two are welcome to burn down one of the very few bridges you have left. I'm not going to stop you. I see exactly how you two are moving, and it's not clever. I'll talk to your dad tomorrow. First of all, you don't have any bridges left. Huh? Like, this guy, you don't have any bridges left. It's so fun. The projection on this guy is hilarious. And here we go. Now he's attacking Tim, a guy who has a long history of defending him, just like me. What's going on? Just because you defend somebody doesn't mean that they're now your servants, or they're now have to bow down to you. What are we talking about? And this is what Rex Jones says. Yeah, you think you're supposed to have this magical infinite credit for doing the right thing. You're a transactional person, Jared, just like Tim Pool. It's like, but that's not how it works. It's like, yeah, me and Kino Casino are on pretty good terms, but if I ever did some dumb shit, you better bet that they would probably call my ass out on it. And you think I would just be there complaining, Kino Casino, I thought we were friends. I thought we were besties. What's going on? I defended you. I defended you. You're not built for this business. Pack it up. What are we doing? Let's take a look at his debate with Alex Jones. So he reposted it actually on his channel when after his little chat with Melonie.
All right, well, here, behold the great Did Israel Kill Charlie Kirk debate. I may pop in and pop out at times, but
how was it about that? I think they talked about that for like 2 seconds.
I just want to let it play and get your feedback. I'll be here watching. And after the debate, we'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Just order another bag of blueberry cobbler from Amazon. Thank you. Yes, please, coffeebrandcoffee.com. Go get a bag today. I promise you'll like it. And if you don't, I'll give you 100% of your money back. We definitely want to grow. Alex Jones approves of it. So here we go.
Coffee brand coffee, a crumbled down dream, just another catastrophe for Jeremy Hambley.
Just another catastrophe for Jeremy Hambley, as seen as if you want to know the real reviews, folks, go to walmart.com and search coffee brand coffee. Actually, you won't be able to find it. You're going to want to search specifically coffee brand coffee K-Cups and you'll be able to find it and look at the real reviews, okay?
Bye, guys.
So, bringing in Jeremy of The Quartering, popular YouTube and Rumble commentator, owner of the coffee brand, coffee.com, and a apolitical coffee company seeking just to get people great coffee. So we're plugging for you, TheQuartering.com.
Wait! Hold on. I didn't catch that the first time. He told Alex Jones to say that. Did you hear that? He said the popular apolitical coffee.
And owner of the coffee brand, coffee.com, and a apolitical coffee company seeking just to get people great coffee. So we're plugging for you, The Quartering.
See, a little plug-in for you. I actually missed that the first time. He actually told him to tell him, make sure you say it's apolitical coffee. Hilarious.
And I like
wonder how many sales this
drove. I like
drove.
his clips, though, if he's not taking Israeli money and not meeting with the Prime Minister of Israel secretly, and I'm not saying he certainly is regurgitating the points, or maybe he just agrees with them. So, Jeremy, good to have you on with us.
Thanks, Alex. It's an honor to be on your show.
Dude, this is your big interview, and he's going to reveal, by the way, that he bought a new shirt for this, which is hilarious. You can see the creases on it. He bought a new shirt. This was going to save the business, folks. How many events are we on now that have said that we have the Toby's was going to save the business? We have now we have Alex Jones going to save the business. How many things now we're supposed to save the business? Oh, Walmart was going to save the business. and why does he look like a member of NWA? He's dressed in all black and he's got it like buttoned up to the top. What are you doing? He's wearing his glasses so he looks smarter.
And I appreciate you taking the time to have me on today and to discuss perhaps
why are you on a webcam from 1997?
Small disagreement that we have. I think you're right. We agree on.
And his audio is bad.
98% of things. And I'm looking forward to this opportunity to try and.
You don't agree on 98% of things. I guarantee you, if Alex Jones knew what you were truly up to and knew that you were deplatforming people genuinely, because so I thought about this too and was DMing somebody about this, but I think Alex Jones just is oblivious to all this. I think he's really oblivious to all this, and most likely, Jeremy said, "Hey, if you see, you're probably going to see a bunch of this stuff. I pissed off some woke liberals, and now they're in the chat or whatever." So I think he was basically because Alex Jones, he's not worried about all this now. I guarantee he still thinks that quartering is actually relevant, right? So I think he was just like, okay, it's somebody that I know that will suck up to me, and I can just say whatever I want.
Hopefully, refocus people.
Yeah, he's just like He doesn't worry about any of this stuff, right? He's talking about Israel and the globalists.
I think there's a lot of infighting right now going on the right, whatever form of the right you want to talk about. And, you know, after Charlie Kirk was brutally, it was a real opportunity to finally defeat the left. And instead, it seems like the right is more focused on infighting and certain foreign countries. And that's why I'm here. I want to try to hopefully realign together before.
Is he trying to like look thin or something? He keeps on doing this thing where he's like, yeah, you know, I want us to defeat the left. You are a leftist, by the way. You're a crybaby leftist. You're a cry bully leftist.
Complete disaster with the midterms and then the 2028 election.
I've criticized a lot of the stuff Candace has said, Egyptian planes and Fort Huachuca, and I get called, you know, but then I've also criticized, you know, people saying, oh, no, it's all open and shut when there's a lot of problems. I mean, so that's where I'm at.
Well, I think where I'm coming from, and obviously the bot conversation was not about you. The comment was not about you specifically, and sometimes that gets lost in translation on places.
What do you mean? No, you said it specifically quoting his tweet. Saying your was it Pakistani bot farms aren't working anymore or something like that. What do you mean? Like, hello, we literally just looked at the tweet. You said it directly to him.
So like X, it's about anything, you know, Israel bad seems to be heavily bought on X.
And the audacity, this prolific botter streaming to maybe 100 real people while it says 7,000 people, and then just got caught like blatantly buying 100,000 subs over the last week or so, has any room to call out botting. Hilarious. But you know what I think it's like when you see like some people, like, you ever hear that term when it's like people that are most outspoken about the things, it's just all projection, right? It's like he's most outspoken about it because he's guilty of it himself.
No evidence of
so
that.
It makes it somehow makes it okay for him to do it since he's calling it out on other people.
But that's just
there's definitely forces pushing the anti. The Russians are, the Chinese are. Qatar spends $40 billion.
Oh, you had to blur that, by the way. They were just straight up showing Charlie Kirk's shooting.
It's my hope that maybe we can work together to point out the fact that there very clearly is.
I saw this too. Madam Savvy brought this up as well. This was hilarious. I didn't know he did this either. He like has all this stuff printed up on his desk and he like starts underlining stuff. It's hilarious.
Concerted effort to divide the right. Now you've gone from a staunch Trump supporter to somebody who's
it sure looks like you were calling out him specifically. I'll tune back when you come to your senses. But now he's all like, oh, Alex, it was just a misunderstanding. I think something gets lost in translation in X. You know, he's probably surprised that Alex actually paid him any attention. There's nobody more surprised that Alex Jones has him on right now and paid him any attention than Jer. Jer is most surprised by the situation.
Critical of him, and I think many of the criticisms you've laid at the Trump administration's feet is valid. I don't support Trump attacking you, calling you low IQ or whatever stupid personal attacks he gave out, and you're right to be mad about that.
Watch this.
But I'm concerned that you're getting a little like when you tweeted, I believe Israel.
He's not even listening to Jer. He's not even listening to him.
Was involved.
Yeah, the low I2.
Has that changed? Do you still believe that Israel was involved? Because I think that is the core wedge issue on the right now, when we should be focusing on the left, who is laying back and continues to be demonic and continues to want us dead.
Not the Hitler stash.
And they are just gathering power across.
He's not even listening to Jer. Literally not. He could not tell. You paid this man $1 million. He could not tell you what Jared just said.
This country, we see Muslims winning elections in Michigan. Texas is being overrun by Muslims. You guys are having more Islamic foot washing stations in there. People aren't talking about that. They're talking about, you know, whether or not the Jews killed Charlie Kirk.
Well, I am talking about Islamic. I am talking about Islamic foot washing stations and the giant Islamic invasion.
You are
of Spain. Yeah. And then when I do, people go, why aren't you just attacking Israel? I cover China. I cover Israel. I cover the UK trying to pass internet ID laws in the U.S. I'm against any foreign group manipulating our country.
Me too. Me too.
Me too. We agree on so much, Alex. We're so alike. But here's what Jared doesn't understand. You had to go in full hog on this. If you actually want to be invited back, like, it's Alex Jones. He's here to entertain above all else, right? He wants you to come in like wild or like, he doesn't take this seriously if you were to come in here and call him out or anything. He wants to put on a show. So you coming in here like, oh, Alex, we so agree. I wish, man, you're so great. You're the best ever to do this. And well, that's not what he wants. He wants somebody to be in here yelling, going crazy, starting, farming clips or whatever, right? That's what you want. This is the entertainment business. But no, Jared's so afraid that he's going to burn a bridge with Alex Jones because he has no bridges left, that he's so afraid to literally criticize him about pretty much anything.
When you say stuff like people are mad at me when I say this, it makes me concerned that you're worried about what people think. And that's not the old Alex Jones I know. I think you were on the right path when you were debunking a lot of this crazy conspiracy theories. There's zero evidence connecting Israel.
What do you mean? He is the conspiracy theory guy. What are you talking about?
Look, I'm sure they've done a lot of bad stuff. I'm not a pro-Israel guy. I think we're both the same here. I'm America first, America only.
Yeah, we're the same. We're the same, Alex. Aren't we just the same? Two peas in a pod.
Care about Israel. I don't care about Qatar. I don't care about, but I have a problem. I have a real concern with people getting sucked in to what I believe is a concerted effort to divide the right. And I feel like some people...
No way, there's an effort to divide the right? Say it isn't so, Jer.
Are getting sucked into it because they see all the interaction and they see how popular this stuff is on X. And so they think, well, maybe I'm wrong. They gaslight themselves because, the bot army, I mean, who benefits?
Right, imagine. Just cut in like, well, this is sponsored by Wise Money Israel.
It's from dividing the right now. And that's what we should really be asking ourselves, not whether or not Candace Owens' absurd lies about Tyler Robinson are true or not. She should be ignored completely because she is clearly driven to destroy the right. I believe it's also artificially inflated on multiple.
Oh, what you'll notice too is he keeps reading because he's got this like all just laid out on a document or on Grok by Grok, obviously.
I just call the balls and strikes. So when you say people get pissed off at me at one thing or the other, I don't care, but I do mention what people are saying because I'm into what the population thinks. So any implication that I go with what pressure is the opposite. I neurotically do whatever I believe is real. There's not even, my brain doesn't ever think about pulling back from pressure. In fact, I tend to go into pressure, but and not jack around with a bunch of sponsors.
Hey, Coffee Brand Coffee would sponsor you, man.
Insane. Once he heard the word sponsor, he's like, oh, sponsor. It's like his brain just immediately, immediately flips the switch. Sponsor, Coffee Brand Coffee. Jer.
Well, let's go. So, but
well, let's go. Whatever that is. I wonder if he kind of like, what the hell's Coffee Brand Coffee? Oh, that's right. It's your company. Yeah, he's very serious about that.
I like your little thing claiming Rex, my son, who I love and is really smart. You think Rex tells me what to say? You think Rex is my Gormer worm tongue or whatever his name is?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's Rex, but I'm just relaying also just like you. I read.
So you're saying what Tim said, I get a call. I get calls.
See how it's so funny because they always talk about like internet tough guys and cry, but he's that guy. He talks so much trash online, right? And then as soon as you face him, bud, what happens?
He's cut. Jeremy Hambley just said he's cut.
He just withers down into his corner like the cuck he is.
No, I don't think you got a call.
No, I don't think that, Alex. No. I would never think that of you.
I think that if most people watching you would agree with me when I say that you took a hard 180 about a few months ago. Now,
well, the only calls I listen to are the hot women. Seriously,
I'm sure
there's nobody. No, I'm joking. Of course.
Oh no, don't get Jer revved up.
You look great, Alex. By the way,
the point is, thank you. You look great too. The point is,
get a room already, Jer. Make sure you get both balls in. Jesus.
is that I'm not getting calls from politicos because they know it goes into a black hole.
Like when I came out and said Candace Owens is literally
You might be gay.
Come on, Jer.
demonically
Hold yourself back.
possessed. By the way, an opinion we both shared. At
Oh, you
one
know what's
point
funny
said-
too, though?
From politicos because they know it.
Right.
Thank you. You look great too. The point is that I'm not getting
He said, "Oh, well, thank you. You look good too." And then Jer's like, "Oh, damn it." He's like, "I know I don't look good." Damn it.
calls from politicos
He's like,
because they know it goes into a
knows it
black
does.
hole.
Like when I came out and said Candace Owens is literally demonically possessed. By the way, an opinion we both shared at one point. I lost a lot of viewers. A lot of people called me all sorts of names. They said I was funded by Israel. I get the same.
"Oh, you're not funded by Israel? Huh. But what about the nation that God promised? What about Wise Money Israel? You love Israel. You stand with Israel."
You love Israel. You stand with Israel. But did you know your portfolio can stand with Israel too?
It can?
Wise Money Israel manages Israeli stock and bond accounts for Christians and pro-Israeli investors around the world
Nice.
who want their money to reflect what they believe. When you invest in Israeli companies, you participate in the economy of the Jewish state, the innovations coming out of the Holy Land, and the nation God promised to bless.
The nation God promised. Coming right out of the Holy Land. I really want to know how much he got paid for that. Because there's no way whatever he was paid for that is worth the endless amount of content. That clip is always out there in the ether. And it will always come back to haunt him. An actual Israel shill.
I've defended you for an extremely long time, and I will continue to do so regardless of how this conversation goes, because you're the greatest of all time that's ever done this.
And now
I can't fit it all in. I'm trying to fit it all. What are we doing? Hello? This should be explicit content. Hello, Jer? My goodness.
we're seeing not just that as a prediction, it's now coming true.
I totally agree with you. Even I.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like, this isn't what he wants. I guarantee you, Alex Jones does not want somebody just gargling him for 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, no, he wants somebody disagreeing with him. He wants somebody going wild and wacky and crazy and clip farming, whatever, right? Because it's entertaining. This is not entertaining. Having somebody on that just gargles him for 30 minutes, that is not entertaining. Genuinely, even if you like Alex, right? And like even the people that weren't the trolls in the chat, if you saw the chat, it was crazy. I wanted to bring it up, but there was a lot of craziness in there. Unfortunately, I think it might have been YouTube TOS for some of the stuff. And yeah, I didn't have a whole lot of time to blur out a bunch of but anyways. Yeah, it's just like his fans don't want to see that. He doesn't want that. Because above all else, it's entertainment.
I'm curious. So you're a Christian man. You go to church. Just like I do. I've only recently found God back in, when Charlie Kirk was assassinated. I started going back to church and I haven't stopped since.
Stop. So insane. He hasn't stopped since. Stop, buddy. It's just so brutal at this point. Because here's the thing. If he actually, I mean, he's not, right? But it's like, if he actually wants to start going to church and like following the faith, what you're doing is so incredibly blasphemous. Like, you're screwed.
I just don't think that that's a win.
You know, I thought this was funny. The countdown to the midterm elections, because I basically see this as a countdown to Hannah Claire coming back. Countdown to Hannah Claire coming back, folks. 76 days. 76 days, and she'll be back till the midterms. She's definitely coming back.
Need to see real.
Oh, yeah, he left this in. By the way, the stream just cut out. And they left this in. This was like his editor's version.
Gas for accelerating this fight. You're telling me to stop the fight.
Yeah.
They just left that
That's
in.
the biggest problem, I think. I think we agree, and I think that this is a good...
I mean, they don't call him Dead Air Jer for nothing.
That's why they call him Dead Air Jer.
That's why they call him Dead Air Jer, folks.
Common ground.
He can't even go. He can't even do an... That is so funny. He's so, he's so allergic to not having dead air. He's somehow found room to put dead air on Alex Jones's show. That is quite an achievement.
To militaristic. He can outshoot me, okay? And let me tell you, I'm a sharpshooter, buddy.
Yeah, maybe we'll come down there and we'll go to the range together and you can teach me a thing or two. I just think, I know we're running out of time.
I mean, why don't you just have him adopt you? So, will you be my dad? Will you be my dad? Thank you, Alex Jones. You can teach me how to shoot a gun. You can take me hunting. We can have lots of fun.
I think we agree. I think the common ground is that, you know, call people low IQ and to go after people like that who have supported him. The same way, Alex.
Yeah, how is this a debate? Exactly. Yeah, this isn't a debate. Not even close. If anything, people probably think that he paid this guy, paid Jer to come on to just, you know, worship his feet.
I think you should pick up the phone and call Tim. I don't think you guys publicly spatting benefits anybody but the left.
Well, you know why I went after him? Because I've been thinking privately, I've been too nice to people. He's done some, and it was the fact that he was basically dancing on my political grave that wasn't real. And when it had already come out, it was the next problem. Okay. So, and maybe
but that's not what I talked to him. That's not how he feels, Alex. He really
I know how Tim feels.
doesn't feel that way. He is a strong supporter and he was genuinely hurt. He was his reply to you was just, I get it. It's acts, not a context comes through and everything. But I mean, do it privately because I think you and Tim have an incredible long-term, you guys have put out some of the most epic shows in history streaming together.
It's so strange that all of a sudden he's also just so pro Tim Pool when he's talked so much trash about him in the past. I really think it's because Tim is one of the few people who has refused to really talk about the whole quartering drama. And all of a sudden, oh, Tim's my bestie. You know, at any point in any time, if he even slightly mentions something about quarterings, this whole shit with the quartering, he is crashing the hell out about him.
Like, I think you and Tim should, will you give Tim a call later and just sort this out? Are you open to that? Because we need you.
Are you Tim Pool's wingman? What do we do? We need you, Alex. We need you. We need you so badly, Alex.
Maybe I'm in Godzilla mode, but we'll see. Hold on. Salty Cracker. He needs to come on the show because
he called him Salty Cracker. He actually called Jer Salty Cracker.
For whatever thing, I know two different people. I had a brain fart and called you Salty Cracker when I know you're the quartering.
He's trying to like laugh it off. He's like, yeah, I'm not. That's not me.
I'm gonna have both you guys on together soon because I'm a fan of both your shows. What's your view on this?
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah. First of all, I'd love to go to that. I see that's down in Dallas, so maybe we can meet up there, and you could take me out for a fancy steak dinner, and we can wrestle or something like that. But I mean, I think that.
No. I feel like we've just retired it too much tonight, folks. I mean, but the band has just got to get busy.
You might be gay.
Come on. That is so why would he say that? Even Alex Jones, it's so funny that the camera cut to Alex Jones at that point. He's just like, what the hell is up with this guy? This guy really wants to blow me. Like, what is happening? Like, look at his face again. If you didn't see it, you got to take a look at it.
America needs, and we can wrestle or something like that. But I mean, I think that America needs.
He's like, what the hell is this guy talking? What is he doing? Gintero, we can go down to the range and you can teach me a thing or two. This is how women flirt. Thank you for the rage quit.
Christ, right now, I happen to believe that there is. Well, first of all, minor update. It's coffeebrandcoffee.com. Sorry, I just want to correct the URL if people want to check it out. Sorry, I'm a shameless shill if nothing else. I too am supported exclusively by my viewers, but there'll be so much work.
Your viewers. Yeah, that's unfortunately why the business is failing. Because he is viewer supported and there are no more viewers.
If we stay divided.
Lucky.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for having me on, Alex.
Thanks for coming on.
You're going to call Tim, right? You call Tim? Come on.
I'm such a bridge built. He thinks he's like doing something. That's what's so hilarious. Like, I just want to build the bridge. And that's what he's going to say. You know, I just really want to build the bridge and mend fences. Here's the thing. Let's take this seriously for a second. If the right ever came down to Jeremy Hambly having to be the person to build bridges and mend fences, the right is f***ed. Let's just be clear about that. If that's the guy that has to bring the right together, it's over. Pack it up. It's done. Oh yeah.
All right.
I like how we get the side by side of his ridiculously AI'd ending. What is this? Chair. Huh. We have this. That's weird. Why don't these men look at all alike? Huh. That's the same man. Or at least it's supposed to be.
All right. That was the debate. My goal was to try and bring people back together, to try and, try to chill the infighting a little bit. I don't think it,
Uh-oh.
I don't think it has any value.
I mean, you come back from your big debate. Huge. This is supposed to be a huge thing for you. You bought a new shirt, which is hilarious. Yeah, you've had the same 5 shirts for like 17 years. Seems like you bought a new shirt for this. That's how you know it's a big deal, folks. But this is how he comes into this stream. Hey, so how do you guys think I did? It's very bad infighting. What are we doing? It's supposed to change the business. You gotta come in hot.
Where was Dark Jeremy?
Man, where was the energy?
Yeah, I mean, I would say there is a time.
Yeah, because what we'll also see, I was thinking about watching that first, is his initial reaction to Alex Jones calling him out. But I was like, I just want to see this debate. This debate was so ridiculous. Because what he says in that, originally, he's like, oh, you think I should go hard? All right, screw it. I'm going to go hard. But unfortunately, Alex went hard in him.
Place for that, and I didn't think that this was it. All bikini jelly wrestling. Okay.
He got hard for Alex. Yeah, that's another good one.
I mean, I don't. I thought it went okay. I guess the real measure is.
One of the things I thought it went okay.
If he calls Tim and they bury the hatchet, I suppose that's the.
That's your wait. Hold on. I thought this was about Charlie Kirk, but now. But now it's about if he calls Tim Pool.
Oh, did find Alex very uninterested in calling Tim. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna call Tim. I think he knows he should, but he's picked his path. Stayed level-headed. Yeah, that was my goal, really.
Level-headed, yeah.
Reeled it in perfectly, kept it civil, level-headed. Thank you. Yeah, that was my goal. Rex was talking shit. Well, good for him. I mean, I'm not really interested in Rex's opinion. I show respect.
Wait. I thought no infighting. Hello? Rex Jones, Alex Jones' son.
To him because he's Alex's son, but he has no sway. I'm interested in...
Buddy. That is projection if we ever saw any. I don't know how much sway he actually does or doesn't have, to be completely honest. But one person I definitely know doesn't have any damn sway is this guy.
Getting people who have sway to stop infighting,
That's his. He says, "I'm going to get people who do have sway to stop infighting." That's what you're doing now. I mean, this man is just cucked in every sense of the word, folks.
He's cut. He's cut. He's cut. Jeremy Hambley just said he's cut.
I mean, you are even politically cucked. What are we doing? Like I said, he's just so afraid to lose any last bit of connections that he has. He doesn't. He's not. I guarantee he's not going to say a foul word about any of these people anymore. We'll see. Or no. What he will is like he did with Alex. He said a bunch of foul stuff about Alex. Then as soon as he confronted Alex, he shows him his belly. Oh no, I love you, Alex. You're the GOAT. You're the best ever.
I hope you guys all have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, same regular time. If you stuck it all out, please consider going to coffeebrandcoffee.com, picking up some coffee if you're a coffee drinker.
Oh yeah, because this was his post debate, by the way. Then we're gonna get into him and Mel seething.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
And no sales were, unfortunately, no brand coffee sold that day.
Come in, everybody, to a Tuesday show. I
Oh,
apologize.
you know what's funny? So he accidentally goes live on the wrong channel. He went live on the Quartering members channel for some reason. And he doesn't realize it for like 10 minutes.
Apologize for my tardiness. I was talking with Alex Jones. We ran over a little bit. So
How did that go?
I don't know. I guess I'll have to ask the chat.
So what chat says?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, ask the chat.
I tried. So I prayed on it last night.
Yeah.
On whether or not I wanted to go hard or go with grace and
You prayed on it. Stop.
try to facilitate it and try to.
It's just so crazy. Like, it's like, do you think anybody actually believes you, man? Stop. It's pathetic. Besides like drones on Twitter or something, which you say is not real, nobody actually believes you're a Christian, man. Stop. You haven't even gotten baptized. You can't quote anything from the Bible. Stop it. It's terrible.
Maybe bring Alex back a little bit from his. I don't know. I woke up and I thought, WWJD.
This guy, it is just so painfully.
He's a liar. Oh, he's a grifter. Oh, his name is Jeremy Hambley.
He's just a liar. He's a grifter. He's not actually devout. That's his excuse, by the way. That's his excuse for completely flailing and bowing down to Alex Jones. Oh, I just wanted to be, I just wanted to go with grace. You've never done anything gracefully in your life, bud. Come on.
And so I went in with grace. So people will probably.
The fact, like, thinking of the word of quartering and the word grace, like, what?
Yeah,
But,
that's the thing is we're just not about the blood sport stuff, and
Right.
things have turned into that in the space in general. I think.
In what planet are you not blood sports? Hello? Watch your live streams. Watch your segments. What the hell do you guys think you're talking? Do you think that you're just bringing up church sermons? Like, what are you talking about? It's like, who cares? Talk about dumb liberals online or whatever, right? But then you can't sit here and act like you're just little angels that aren't feeding the same bullshit.
Why do people say, is this a new channel to watch your live shows? Am I on a different channel?
Oh.
But yeah, for them to say like, oh, those blood sports, it just doesn't work.
I don't get it.
You're looking skinnier, by the way. Like,
I am
actually,
Not the gaslight. She was like, oh man, I haven't spoken in a minute. Hey, you're looking skinnier. I wonder if she wrote that. She's like, I gotta think of a comment to tell him. She's earning that 500, folks.
real.
Whoops, hold on. I am
you're on
on the
another
wrong channel. Yep, hold on. Let me fix that real quick. We'll be right back.
That is, I mean, I know we saw the Melonie Mac morning routine.
Hold on.
Okay.
Why can't I hear? Oh yeah.
Not the soda.
All right. Yeah, there. I think Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why, because I was working on our members area stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whoops. So we should.
What member? You were working on the members area stuff?
There we go. I think we should see people
More
streaming
rip-offs?
in now. Sergeant, a great job on Alex today, man. I thought you did really good. Well, thank you. I'm not really a debater.
Mhm.
That wasn't a debate. That literally is the furthest thing from a debate. In what world was that a debate? Seriously. Like genuinely, there was not a debate there, right? But then he's gonna say like, oh well, yeah, that's because I'm not a debater, and now I'm trying to build bridges, and we gotta mend in the right. We gotta mend.
Yeah.
You know,
Not the
you
Coke
know,
sniff.
I wasn't nervous about it because one thing I am good at is, talking to people, having a conversation. So I just
You are? How? You're good at being creepy to people.
didn't have chat on.
I knew he didn't have that chat on because he would have been floundering. The chat was brutal, by the way. If you watch this live, the chat was destroying him. I'm not kidding. It was just all trolls. Like there was a few, like you saw, like I think it was like a mod for Alex or something like that. But you saw like a few of Alex's fans in there. But oh yeah, there was one comment where it said like, why do you guys even care about what this man does in his bedroom or private life, if it even is true or not?
Crowder talked about what? The debate? What did he say?
Oh no.
I watched the first 20 and it was all glazing each other's nuts, so I bailed. Well,
True. Actually true.
I mean, then you're a blood sports fan, and I just don't bring
Yeah,
that
that's-
energy.
No, or they're an actual no. Or they're just an actual debate fan. What do you mean? That's not how debates go. Debates don't go with one person glazing the hell out of the other. That's not a debate. That's a date. All right. So I don't know what you're talking about. It's like you don't have to be into blood. Obviously, most debates are blood sports, right? It's like, but that's how it's been forever.
That's okay, but I don't.
That's what, man, it just seems like all across the board in these general spaces is like a lot of people want Bloodsport for some reason. And
Man, that is so crazy. The internet's like that. Like it hasn't been like that for 20 years.
I don't think it really accomplishes much because even if you look at
Cool.
like
Then why do you guys do it? Then why do you guys just constantly talk about things that you see on Twitter and people you see online? And it's not even about. And the thing is, you're not even talking about public figures. You're talking stuff about people that are just private citizens that happen to, gotten clipped on Twitter for something or other.
My hope is that.
He's texting Steven. He's like, did Steven think I did well? Steven, did you think I did well?
Let me know.
I really wonder what Crowder wrote to him. He probably gaslit him. Oh yeah, you did fine. He probably just is like, yeah, you did fine, bud. You did fine, little guy. Slugger.
Oh, I did. Okay. Because Steven is very good
Tell me how I did. You didn't debate.
at debating. And, I look up to him, and obviously, in fact, I did
You look up to another grown man that's young. I'm pretty sure Crowder's probably younger than him.
a lot of prep. And so I was ready if it was going to be a hostile environment. I
right.
had all my notes ready. I had everything printed so I could hold it up. And I had
Yeah, I'm sure.
somebody just sent me money on X. I don't think I've ever gotten money. I think that well, look, I get 6% interest on X money. I moved all of my short-term savings there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
What? He moved all of his short-term savings onto X? Very diverse portfolio, I'm sure he has. His financials.
only complaint is I tried to use the debit card and the machine didn't like it. Like it wouldn't even take it.
No, he's broke, folks. He is broke.
The arcade's gone, the game's gone, the vacuum gone, our apartment with just the fam and the bull.
The credit card was declined. Oh, no. Not getting declined. Oof.
So if I could get some feedback
Insufficient funds. You've lost too much at gambling.
to X money at some point. Now, I thought about tweeting it, but then everyone would just reply and say that I'm broke. So
Because you are. No, I'm just kidding. Who knows how broke he actually is, but it's who knows. This guy's, he's broke one instance, he's, poor another, then he's rich another, and it's just flip-flopping. I think he's obviously got money to live where he is and everything, right? I just think he's in a massive amount of debt that he won't be able to get out from under. There's the thing. When you have to admit, after a 20-year career in YouTube, you admit that you're going to have to get a job while you live in a mansion, and you're admitting that after a 20-year career of making millions and millions of dollars, that you have to get a job after this, you're broke. You screwed the pooch. You're terrible at money.
like I don't, it's not that I
She's like continuously, she's always just fixing her hair and everything. You still look old. You look old, Mel. Get it together. You're old. Who cares?
not that
it's one. Sometimes they're saying you're broke. Sometimes they're saying that.
Here comes the seethe. Here comes the seethe.
That you're rich and wasting your money on Pokemon cards.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So she actually pays attention to everything. She even knows about the Pokemon cards. First of all, he did. He literally had to shut down the channel. He had to stop doing that because it wasn't working. He was just losing money hand over fist.
All right, I'm spending. Yeah,
people want groceries and you're buying Pokemon cards because you're so rich and.
Right, I can't figure it out. I'm poor, but I also donated $5,000 to the Andrew Wilson debate.
Yeah.
No. You can't figure it out. You keep on saying, "Oh, I'm poor. I'm 300K in debt. Oh, I'm rich. Look at all my things that I bought. Oh, I'm poor. I really could use your help to get to Amfest. Oh, I'm rich. Look at my Cybertruck. Look at my watch collection."
I want to start with what I thought was perhaps the biggest controversy I've seen on X. I don't know why, but I think the people in society deserve some, in the interest of, being the great mediator. I think, Melonie, it's time for you to come clean about something. Okay, will you come clean with us about something?
Okay, let's go.
Are you willing to share the truth?
I'm ready.
This is the big news on X, so I have to make.
I couldn't believe he actually brought this up.
This is important.
I wonder if she knew he was going to bring this up.
Stuff, not the Republicans losing the midterms or anything.
That's not what you talk about. You don't talk about that. You're sitting here talking about Walmart and Pizza Hut and.
Are your eyebrows real?
I AI my eyebrows.
Also, does he? Maybe he didn't understand what people are. Nobody said. Did people talk about her eyebrows being fake? Maybe they did. I saw mainly is that they don't move. I saw people mainly saying they don't move because of all the work that she's had done. The Botox brows? Oh no, not the Botox brows.
That's what I thought it was.
I got AI.
No way, she moved her. I didn't see this the first time. I was editing this so fast because it just happened. She's actually moving her eyebrows on live stream again. Mel, no. What are we doing? Melonie. Oh, I don't respond to the trolls. I couldn't care what the trolls say. I'm just living my best life. But not only did you upload a video, you are now on live stream the next day. Flexing your eyebrows. You really owned them. That's it. That's the thing. Whenever you respond to such nonsense, it's just like, that's your win. Your win is that you uploaded a video moving your eyebrows. You lost. There's no win. You lost either way, and that's why you don't respond to this shit, because that's what trolls are very good at doing. They're very good at putting you in lose-lose situations.
I kept seeing this. Melonie Mac uses Botox. First of all, even if you did, who cares?
She cares for some reason. She cares that she can't be completely honest about it. Be like, oh yeah. I did before. She had to try to imply that she didn't have it done.
Second of all, I love your response. I don't have a bunch of
Wait, you do? Her response of uploading a video moving her eyebrow?
wrinkles because I don't spend all day frowning.
I know. I just her eyebrows
That's what he got out of that?
don't move. Well, they can move. I just don't move them really that much because I don't frown.
Yeah. Chat,
Yes, because that's the only time you move your eyebrows is when you frown.
do we need to know? I need ones in the chat if Melonie Mac's eyebrows are AI. I think that she's using some sort of superior technology to.
And here's the thing too. I feel like because there is a way I feel like you could like have jokes and have fun with this, but you can tell that they're just seething. There's just things like I don't know. It's one of those things that's like once you see it, you just know it. You can tell when somebody's like actually having jokes, is like having fun of like making jokes at somebody and whatever. But it's just like you can tell when somebody's actually seething and it's really bothering them. And that's what they're just really bad at. They're not clever. They're not witty. They're not funny or anything. Right. So it's like. You can tell they try to make these like cringe jokes and they just come off as like seething because it actually does bother them. The cope laugh. Yeah, exactly.
Used to confuse us all. She's a reptilian with no eyebrows.
Just like, man, these people that want to dogpile you, they'll look for any reason. Someone was like, did you get a nose job? And I said, no, I've never had plastic surgery and I don't have any Botox.
Wait, but what about the actual criticisms that people are talking about?
Or fillers. And they were like, oh, shit.
And you know what's funny? All she literally had to say was like, oh, shoot, I did word that kind of weird. I meant, but what was it? Because the way she worded it, like I said, we already went over it. It looked like she was implying that she hadn't had work done before. But you say like, oh, if you guys misunderstood that, no, I actually did. I have had work done before, but it's been years. But if you still want to, clown on that, have at it. Feel free.
He had jaw pain Botox before. He lied. It's like, well, I don't right now. Not that there's anything wrong with getting that.
Well, then why are you crashing out about it? If there's nothing wrong about it, why are you getting upset about it with people saying you are? It does seem like she got some work done because her face looks. She's had 5 completely different faces over the years. From what we've seen there, her face is, you know what I mean? And it's not just like. And she's pretty much been the same weight the entire, she's always been like a thin, small woman or whatever, right? So it's not like she lost a bunch of weight or something.
By the way, struggle update. I am now down 18.6 pounds.
That is amazing.
I know a smaller shirt. I have a smaller shirt size on.
What? You wouldn't, what? A smaller shirt size after 3 weeks? Stop it. Either you were already wearing too big of a shirt or you're just lying. It is funny he bought a new shirt for that's how stoked he was for the Alex interview. He bought a new shirt, but the camera was so you couldn't even tell.
I actually could tell, like, your shirt's looking baggier.
She's earning that 500.
Smaller size too.
Yeah.
He's only lost 18 pounds so far. What are we talking about? I mean, if he's telling the truth, that's fine. But remember, he goes through, he says, he originally said that he was only 300. But now he says that he started at 349.
It's definitely showing.
So, yeah, 1 month on keto, down almost 19. Keto and intermittent fasting and light workouts. Yeah, I mean.
Light workouts? See, no. He screwed himself on there. No. You're still going to learn to lose a bunch of weight or whatever. Like I said, but just doing light workouts while eating. Here's the thing. He's also admitted to cheating on his eating, and he's still drinking. I just don't believe him.
I prayed right before the debate to have God protect me from anxiety diarrhea in the middle of the stream.
Yeah.
Probably the first.
Please, Lord, save me from this anxiety diarrhea. Please save me from the Hershey squirts. Please save me from the avalanche. The avalanche of the chocolate dripping down the crack. What are we talking about? Stop.
First time he's ever heard a prayer like that.
Aw.
I was definitely not. I was definitely nervous.
That'll
The
get
ass phalange.
clipped because we're not allowed to talk about poop on here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Anytime I talk about poop. Oh my God, he's making Melonie talk about poop. Look at her face.
Dude, did I not tell you? They seethe about the trolls so much on this. This whole show is just them seething.
Everybody talks about poop sometimes. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Yes, sometimes. Not every single day, every single show. When is the last time they haven't talked about poo? Genuinely. You know what? But that's why we're going to lock him up, folks. We got the police.
Poo pants, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the police comes for you?
We're going to get the police on him, and we're going to lock him up.
Talk about poop sometimes. Okay, because I got
What you going to do when the police comes for you, poo pants?
people mad at me for. Oh, it was during the Candace Owens debate. Whenever she said that she doesn't have to give evidence for what she believes because she's allowed to think, and then I was like, I think Candace Owens pooped her pants during this debate. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
need to give
yeah.
evidence. I'm allowed to think. And so they're people like, why there she goes talking about poop again?
It's welcome to Twitter. It's so funny. It's like they're just such a leftist, man. It's just like they'll say it's like no matter what you say on Twitter, you're gonna have somebody that yells at you, especially if a decently or a large following. Somebody's gonna disagree with you and say a bunch of shit. And then, but they see that as the the troll, like, oh my God. As soon as it's funny. It's like, as soon as I say anything on Twitter, I have a bunch of people disagreeing with me. Yeah.
There's poop in there. Speaking of poop,
He gets all giddy when he talks about it too. He gets all giddy.
this is a societal collapse. It's
Oh
like,
no, look what
oh,
happens.
sir, I don't know. I was free. I was free. I just figured I'd get the gun. Like, it's absolutely insane. I also, speaking of the country, I just wanted to start with a couple of light ones. I had your eyebrow thing keyed up there. I have this other video now. This is at a Target. If your wife doesn't iron your shirts, why are you even married, Jeremy? Look,
Closest to the exit.
Because it's a dead marriage, folks. His wife doesn't iron his shirts because she's busy. She's busy.
this one.
No, wait, I thought that was the entrance.
That's
Oh, wait.
the entrance exit.
Oh yeah, and what is this show? He is showing her some video of like this guy's like basically just testing his wife how much of a man she is or whatever, you know, just some like silly game or whatever. And this is what he chooses. Who would find this genuinely entertaining? This is just him paying Melonie Mac to be friends with him. Look at these. I thought you would think this is funny, Melonie Mac. And this is supposed to be entertaining to people? Buddy, what are we doing? Yeah, just pulls up a video that he thinks Melonie Mac would find interesting. Like, what are we doing? It's paid companionship. Yes, coin flipper. Yes, it's paid companionship. It's just like those escorts you pay for the friendship. But it's the no touching friendship deal. You know what I mean? It's wild, man. I'm sorry, Mel. I don't want to. I mean, obviously, she's going to be fine. You know, she's been basically scamming this guy forever. He's not really catching on to it. But that's why I think she's really getting upset too. She's like, hold, guys, you're gonna like chop up my grift here. All right. Eventually, he's gonna get it. He's gonna understand that I'm just basically fleecing the hell out of him because he's such a mark, and you're gonna ruin my pay pig. So many odds.
And we won't always have this incredible opportunity to be on the Rumble homepage because it's a great opportunity for us. It's a
You
great
just said that.
chance for us to build our audience. I think I've missed one live stream in 3 years, and so we're always here doing our job for you.
The Jeremy songs off KF. I haven't seen those yet.
And I hope that you'll follow. And
I'll definitely look in those though.
Also, if you're interested, I would love for you, if you're able to to give our coffee company a try. It's called Coffee
I mean, ad after ad after ad.
Brandcoffee.com. You can go there. Basically, everything's in stock right now. It's delicious. It directly supports
I
the
swear, in his next stream too, he does like 3 back-to-back ads. I'm not kidding.
show. Alex Jones.
Oh yeah, look at this too. Look at this. What is this? Blueberry cobbler, new flavor. And then medium roast, most popular. What? Maybe he mislabeled it because blueberry cobbler, he constantly says, is by far their most popular, and it is not. It's been there since the beginning. I'm pretty sure. It's not a new flavor. This isn't on Walmart, by the way. No, it's not on Walmart. No, this is, and this isn't even on Walmart. Only his K-Cups are on Walmart. This is his Coffee Brand Coffee website, right? And the medium roast, I mean, wait, 2 are the most popular? Wait, do you understand what most popular means? Wait, he has 2 labeled as most popular. The masters at marketing, by the way. A cookie stuff? Yeah, definitely don't go to coffeebrandcoffee.com. Man. He really did just breeze past that without really acknowledging it. I'm telling you, man. And it's not gonna work.
Alex Jones approves of it. He says he's had it and he loved it.
Love it.
And
That's a real big selling point.
We're not going to be a safe space for them, but we expect them to validate everything about us. There's no self-awareness with this.
yeah,
Some of the least self-aware people on planet Earth talking about self-awareness. Hilarious.
that's exactly. I'm on it.
Oh yeah, I forgot why I clipped that. So she's sitting there going on, and he's not even listening to her. I think he's reading comments on Twitter or from the VOD. What the hell, Jer? I mean, hey, you're the one paying her, so, you know, I mean, it's hard to complain about that, to be honest. He's like, hey, I pay you to listen to me, not the other way around. He's like, quiet. Enough with the flappy.
So then he
Oh
put
yeah,
this video
she's
up
gone.
addressing the allegations. I assume he.
No, I'm not kidding. I cut it. I cut some of it because it took him so long. It took him at least like 1 to 2 minutes. I'm not kidding, to actually realize it, and that's why I cut it down, because it was just so long. I didn't want to. It was just him blabbering on about whatever. She's gone.
Double down.
The double down.
Is using her phone.
How do I know that
I don't think it was 2 minutes. I think it was like a minute. I think it was like a minute at least before he realized.
10-year-old is real, Dean? Oh, did we lose Melonie? Did we just lose Melonie? Oh no. Maybe she'll be back, I'm sure.
She's coming back, right? She's coming back, isn't she? Oh, you know what happened, ladies and gentlemen? He ran out of time. He ran out of money. Unfortunately, he only pays her up to the hour. He pays her by the hour, and the hour is up. Unfortunately, because if you saw this, the Alex Jones debate ran him over his time. So he was late to his Melonie stream. She's like, hey, you only pay me up until 2 o'clock. Yeah, you can't get me past 2 o'clock. All right. I got another client.
I'm sure she'll be back. Dad Silas says, you did okay with the
Big
debate with
Botox got her.
Alex, but in my opinion, tough love, Brown knows too much in debates. You'd be better at it if you stopped doing that and were braver in confrontation. Okay. Big Dean got her. That's right.
I'm back.
Yay, she's back. I told everyone you had to take a poop.
Okay. Yeah. I'm good.
What? Why? So, you know what's funny? Even this catches her off guard. I'm not kidding. This catches her off guard. Look, like, let's watch her response to this. I know, buddy.
Hey, she's back. I told everyone you had to take. Big Dean got her. That's right.
I'm back.
Yay, she's back. I told everyone you had to take a poop.
Okay. Yeah. I'm good now.
She's like, yeah, okay. We still aren't done with the poop jokes, Jer? Okay.
You look much more relaxed.
Screenshots of the
Brutal.
same faked.
Jeremy finally
Brutal.
got someone to talk about poop with. It's true.
Hooray! it. This is Poopcast,
The search
guys.
is over. Welcome to Poopcast. Yep. Did I tell you I had my first?
Yeah, but it's totally normal. It's totally normal to constantly talk about poo on your cast. Yeah, this is so normal. Please bring up any, any podcaster that is in your same area, right? Like Crowder or any of these guys that are talking about it daily. Seriously, every single. I can't remember the last time they streamed together where he doesn't bring it up at least once.
Did I tell you I had my first floater in like 10 years this week?
What? What the hell are we talking about? Yeah, that is a fetish. That is actually a fetish. Right? That is absolutely a fetish at that point. That's insane.
Well, amazing. I'm happy for you.
And that's your reaction as a 40-year-old woman? But yeah, you're definitely not giving him the girlfriend experience. Some guy talks, your boss, by the way, hold on. Here's your boss. And he's talking to you about poo stories and that he had floaters? Imagine your boss comes up to you and talks about his floater. Nice poo, nice poopy, baby Jer. You did it. You're such a big boy. Hostile work environment. Yep. Pandemic. You said it.
I think that's from eating clean, and the fiber and the eating clean.
All right.
I almost called my wife in, and I was like, she's not going to be as impressed with me. But I was like,
imagine what she's had to go through. Oh, how much he probably brings it up to her too.
Tell her immediately after. I was like, the fiber's working. I had my first floater
She's got to be shell shocked.
in years. And then she gave me that look that
it's like it's like a POW. Like they hear firecrackers and they're backing on. It's like if you mention she even gets a subtle sniff of a fart. Like a fart in public. She's just like crouching to a corner. No. She gets a whiff. She's just shell shocked. She's back in the Hamleys like poo stories. Oh, just traumatic experience. The poo TSD. The poo TSD.
I get all the time. That is like, dude.
Oh man. Jer. So before we go into this, just some of the comments that happened during this stream. Stop running from Yellow Flash. Hail Hydra, Suffager. Jeremy Hambley sucks. Bread Cool Unlimited. Shout out. TJ Hawks, lol. The quartering gets cucked by Adam Sellers. Quartering has a poo fetish. I mean, we just had that. Case in point. Go back 5 minutes, folks. And how would you say he doesn't at that point? You know what I mean? We got more. Jeremy, where is Heather and Adam? Hi, Jer. How much Fireball are you going to drink this weekend? Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, come on, Jared. Give him a break, ladies and gentlemen. The quartering mod Brentling is a P3DO. Now, if you don't know what he's talking about, quite frankly, here, and then quartering's a cuck. So, and another Hamley's a cuck, and yeah. So, a bunch of those. If you don't know what we saw about here, so there are screenshots out there of his mod, Brentling, defending marrying 15-year-olds. I'm not kidding. Just straight up defending that his ability or his desire to marry 15-year-olds. That there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That we even brought it up on here.
What's your best piece of evidence for that?
Well, it was
Positive.
Okay, yeah. Look what he's doing. This is his reaction.
I also passed it off to Trump's office, Donald Trump's office.
Phone.
And that's all I can tell you. I wouldn't be able to probe.
And he was so stoked. He's typing in the chat in all caps. He waited for this moment.
Any evidence because I don't have the power to do that. I'm not the
How you
federal
guys doing?
government. And I would also like to say that this becomes this other piece.
Oh, he screens all of his mod. Yeah, I wonder if he screened Brentling. Like, hey, what's your idea on the age of consent?
Of what you do, which is when people say,
Here we go.
Candace didn't win, but neither did Andrew. I'll be honest. If anything, Candace did win because she's the only one that actually got paid out of all this. I mean, not even including that. Was it 300 grand or something like that? But then all the spot. That was so crazy. They were running like multiple 3+ minute ads, like it was the damn Super Bowl. That was crazy. For something like Candace, you have to destroy her. You have to go for the throat, right? Like you can't just like make her look a little bad on it. Oh, she didn't have answers. She didn't have proof. Yeah, that's like her whole fucking shtick, man.
Going to have that conversation. And
She's melting.
Correct government body that deals with this. Like I can't.
He's typing in what? He's typing out in all caps. She's melting. 17 exclamation points.
Emmanuel Macron's bank account and say whether or not
she's
the
melting.
But then you go Q issues that he stopped.
He was so giddy. That's what I think was so funny is like he was like so like happy and excited. First of all, when's the last time we saw him this excited and happy about anything? Never. That's how sad his life is. That's how sad your life is, buddy. You haven't shown this much joy in forever. And it's about somebody else debating Candace Owens and her getting paid 300 grand to do so? Okay. Oh, remember that $5,000 that he donated? That just went directly to Candace. It's like, okay, great. You paid Candace $5 grand. Good luck with that.
Andrew expertly set the trap. He sprung the trap.
Oh, you should write it in chat.
Israelis, there were also.
You should write it in chat, Jared.
Well, Joe Kent, who I think would have the right to assert it.
He's like, that's so sick, man. These guys really got to know that. I gotta tell the chat. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's writing in all caps too.
There were 12.
He expertly waited and just sprung the trap.
Now it could be maybe they were students. Ask me personal.
Oh no, we found somebody else for him to gargle.
About things.
It's over. Throw in the towel.
Sending messages in the back saying they have.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
I said there.
When has he ever gotten this excited about anything? Seriously.
But why it is?
Oh, it's over. It's over. He's killing her.
Traumatic public assassination.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
See, he didn't even realize it. When he said, oh no, he was just talking about her response. He wasn't saying it was because the stream was frozen. He didn't realize it.
Oh, it doesn't like that. I have it live.
But you know what? They don't call him Dead Air Jer for nothing, folks.
That's why they call him Dead Air Jer.
Live on the other side.
You know it.
Hold on a second.
What? Instead of like just refresh the page. What? So he's texting. So imagine. This is like one of the biggest debates, if not the biggest debate of the year. You go live to hopefully siphon views off of that, right? I think he was on the front page at one point during this as well too, and possibly at this moment. But instead of refresh, everybody's here to watch the debate. They're not actually here to watch you watch the debate, right? So everybody is clicking off. Literally, anybody that is actually wanting to watch this debate right now is like, hello, what the hell are you doing? Refresh, press play. What are you doing? And they're gone. Everybody's gone. Look.
Hold on.
Hold on, what? Everybody's gone. Seriously, you're gone.
Hold on.
Even if... What? What do you mean, hold on? Even if you were a genuine fan of his. Like, if I was watching somebody, like, because I was actually watching Jeremy Prime, D-Day Cobra, that was watching this. But if so anybody that I was actually fans of and watching this, if they just did this, I'd be like, what are you doing? I'm out of here. What are you doing? Pleading to Hannah to come back. He's banning trolls.
Hold on.
Was he just digging in his ass? Sandstalker, thanks for the sub. And it's, ladies and gentlemen, it's starting. It is starting. He doesn't even realize. It's so funny because it looks like he's looking right at it, but he doesn't even realize it.
Hold on.
You're fried. What are we doing, man? Just refresh the page. Which one was it? The quartering is a cuck. Adam Sellers Jubal. The whole chat is just frying him. Okay, we'll zoom in on this. Hold on. What are you doing? What are you humming about? Press play.
All right.
Did tell you where it came from.
What? What are we doing? What did he do that? What was he doing there? Genuinely.
That's why they call him Dead Air Jer.
I mean, seriously. Literally why they call him Dead Air Jer.
Like I said, I can explain it to you. I
Wild.
can understand
Did
it
that
for
same
you. So if
higher
you
Okay. Yeah, I
when
got
you
it
said
fixed.
that, you just don't like
What do you mean you
to
got it fixed? You said refresh.
bring it.
No.
Candace, just out of curiosity,
Yes.
when you pass down that message to Tulsi or Trump,
Tulsi's office.
Now he's back to
yes.
Tulsi's
texting.
office, if you were in that department, wouldn't you want to, even you assign it?
There, look, I get death threats all the time. Some actionable, like this
Stop.
idiot in Canada's getting arrested.
Really? He is. I thought you said he was already arrested. Huh. He hasn't been arrested yet, though, Jared. What happened? He's still sending emails. Huh. Thought he was getting arrested.
But like, most of them are unactionable. And I have called the FBI before.
Yeah, because a lot of them are just calling you poo pants. They're just calling you poo pants cuck. That's not arrestable. That's not a threat.
If that's something you want back,
Yeah, but
that's
what was
fine.
the
Your
what-
team wants to play video, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
There's a video.
Before they play this video, I have just one sponsor for this stream. I'm play it right now, real quick,
What? No way.
and we'll get right back to
You're running a sponsor on you watching this debate?
the debate.
That is insane.
If you're like me, you're constantly amazed at the amount of information, personal information about you that's online all over the internet, and basically all of us hate it.
Oh, this ad is broke, by the way. Or maybe, because for some reason there's a bunch of dead air in here, and maybe there's like, hey, Jared, we love your trademark of saying and doing absolutely nothing for long periods of time. So can you do that for our ad, please? Look.
That's why I'm glad to have this sponsor, Aura. Have you or someone you know ever had your identity stolen, been a victim of fraud, or been hacked, scammed, or doxxed? The thing is, how does it make you feel? That's already bad enough. But how does it make you feel knowing that data brokers are making billions of dollars selling personal information without your consent at all? Powerless, right? It's absolutely infuriating. I look forever for a solution, and I finally found Aura, and it's been working great. Aura identifies data brokers selling your information and automatically...
It's crazy how bad even sounds like on a recording. Because you figure like you'd be able to like juice it up like on like a recorded thing. Like, oh man, I've been looking for this forever. But no, he's just like, oh man, I have been looking for this forever. Haven't you?
It removes you from them and keeps you off. There are a lot of services that...
That was a sniff. No, there's no... He just sniffed in this ad.
And keeps you off. There are a lot of services...
Did you hear it? No, dude. No way, Jared. That is diabolical.
Services that offer to do this too, but none of them offer nearly as many features as Aura for the same price. Aura is a US-based company whose business is protecting your information, not mine.
Just reading straight from the script. This is recorded, Jer. You literally couldn't have just learned like 2 sentences at a time, read it to the camera, then do it again, 2 sentences, read it to the camera, and cut that together for your ad?
So go to aura.com/thequartering.
Hilarious.
Or use a link in the description or pinned comment down below, and my link will give you 14 days. Take control now.
Take control. Oh, it just goes to black screen.
Perhaps you're diabolical.
Well, I don't know. I just
and
think
don't have the
I
best
feel like if I
intentions.
was
Right. I mean, I can share an anecdote right here.
Oh, no. Here we go.
I was very vocal with defending Erica Kirk from Candace Owens. I then received an invite to have a booth at AmFest.
You paid. You paid to have a booth at AmFest. Big distinction. You paid to have a booth at AmFest. and you were in like the slums. You were in the Skid Row of AmFest. You were literally by like the exit or like the janitor. Yeah, I was invited to pay to go to AmFest.
I don't think it's a
Yeah, and he raised money from his fans, even though he's rich. Yeah, he had to fundraise like what, 10 grand from his. No, it was like 13, wasn't it, something like that? But I guess it was like mainly 2 Jewish benefactors that actually did it.
I didn't get to sit down with Erica or Charlie, but TPUSA obviously invites people who engage with them in good faith.
Bro, you were on the sidelines, buddy. I'm sorry. Did we see? And you're one of the big Rumble guys, right? Did we see him on the Rumble stage, folks? Did we see him on the Rumble stage? Did he have any? What big interviews did he have? He had like a 5-minute interview with Kyle Rittenhouse, and he had the gays for groomers or whatever.
Support their mission. I wasn't paid to be there. They didn't pay for my flights.
No, you paid to be there.
They didn't pay for my hotels, but they reached out and said, "Hey, you support our mission. You have a large audience."
He said, "Hey, do you want to pay us? Do you want to pay us 10 grand to come to our to our festival?"
And so we think,
and Jer, being the ultimate mark, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'd love to do that."
Each situation. In fact, it's the.
Did you know that most CEOs at most companies are not qualified to run the day-to-day operations?
I know one CEO that definitely
The
isn't.
CEOs are the best people managers.
You don't manage any people. Wait. So that makes you even. I mean, we all know he's a terrible CEO, but he went from having dozens of staff to no staff. Man, must be a CEO. Sounds like you're not very good at managing people or a business.
There is nobody better equipped to set the vision of the company than Erica Kirk. She doesn't need to know how the sausage is made. No CEO does. Well, some do.
Well, actually, some do. The good ones. Yes, the good ones actually do know how the hell their company runs. What the hell are you talking about? No wonder Coffee Brand Coffee is an absolute failure, ladies and gentlemen.
Coffee brand coffee, a crumbled down dream, just another catastrophe for Jeremy Hambley.
No wonder it's a catastrophe over there.
But the best CEOs define reality and set the vision. That's what they do.
Exception that proves the rule.
Imagine Jer setting the vision.
Thing
I'm gonna
looked
grab some
shady
water
off
real
the
quick.
bat. I mean, I've killed
I gotta
people
grab some water.
closer than I saw the camera, and I've never.
No. Did we get quarter mooned again? We got quarter mooned. Not again, Jer. Are you kidding me? No.
Never seen a shirt move like that. That looks like an explosion to me.
Wait, he left for like, I swear it was like 2 minutes.
Just the fact that no one started
Look
doing
how long he's gone.
first aid
Look.
to Charlie Kirk. They were more paved it over. That was him. Questions no one.
A shirt
Notice
move like
way down. Shot them. If you slow
break, and then we can. All right, you guys, the future that feels secure with mind. You can apply online and 5,500 reviews.
Full ads
And we
playing.
can feel a whole. Candace is maybe you. Whatever caused the problem, one thing is
Oh,
certain: the
no, he's gone
IRS
like 5
penalties.
minutes.
Tax Network USA.
He went to go.
They've been helping taxpayers
police?
nationwide for
They
dollars in
didn't.
tax debt, resolving back taxes,
Finally.
unfiled returns, and serious IRS problems. So whether you owe
Sorry.
$10,000 or $10 million, their
myself
team has
get- I let
resolved over
myself
$1
get
billion in
dehydrated.
tax debt. Right now, they're offering a free IRS investigative
Dehydrated.
call to find out exactly what you owe and what
No
options
free
you have
ad
to
reads
fix.
for you, Candace.
What do you mean? Oh, she was just reading ads for like 5 minutes, bud. You're a little late on that. She already got like 7 ads in before you got back. What are you talking about?
I let myself get a little dehydrated yesterday. Hey, good boy, Hucky. I'm not feeling so great today. But I'm,
He's dehydrated? Oh no. Did he have a teeny weeny little bit of handles?
catching up.
Some handles of Fireball? Just
While
saying.
they're doing their ad reads. What do you think? What do you? She's so jealous of Erica. Yeah, she is. Made 200 videos on Brie Larson.
Oh, I think this is after he had his Miller time, isn't it?
There's 6,200 people in here, and you're here hate watching. I mean, On a beautiful Friday. I don't know. That's not a good life for you, bud. I hope better for you.
I mean, the cope is insane. We gotta hit him. Buddy, that's who you are. Hold on. It's a beautiful Friday. You're inside watching a debate. Just because you're despised. You're literally just inside on your beautiful Friday watching a debate, just gargling at somebody else debating Candace Owens. Yeah, but the chatter's the loser in this situation. Crazy.
I have Stalker and Andrew's chat. I have them everywhere.
Yeah, he's literally just hate watching.
It's okay. By the way, now would be an okay time, I guess, while they're on break. Good news. Coffee Brand Coffee is bringing out our variety K-Cup package just in time for Christmas. And we're bringing back our hot cocoa. So we can't do the gift boxes, but I can put together a delicious variety pack and some hot cocoa so you can get those for Christmas. We're making the cocoa real right now, which is 100% real cacao. And
nobody cares. He keeps on doing this thing. It's like, nobody cares. And it's 100% cacao. I don't know what the hell that means. And definitely not your audience. Like, if you were selling in like some boutique or something like that for some like snobs or something, okay, whatever.
And the variety pack is going to take 8 weeks probably. It takes 5 weeks to print the boxes. But there'll be 24 of them in there.
He's going to go bankrupt with all this inventory.
And then, so it's good for offices or it's giftable. I'm also bringing back the cases.
It's good for offices. $20 bags of coffee for offices.
Of K-Cups, so people can buy K-Cups at a discount. I'm just stocking everything up across the board again.
Oh, no. Don't do that, Jer.
If you're a coffee drinker, my coffee company is coffeebrandcoffee.com. And I would absolutely love...
Yeah, because there's not... You think there's a soul watching you that doesn't know that?
If you gave us a chance today. We have non-flavored coffee. We have flavored coffee. Our Silky Ultra Dark Roast sells like crazy. Our Blueberry Cobbler sells like crazy. Maple cream. We have decaf, double calf, apple strudel, everything. And it's extremely well reviewed. We're an extremely small business.
Extremely small.
I'm hoping that you'll support the show and pick up a bag today. It is also starting to be available.
You know what I noticed? Because this whole bag thing. But I think I finally figured it out. The word beg is so ingrained in his DNA, into his brain, that you think it's a Wisconsin thing. No. It's his brain literally can't say the word bag because it's too close to the word beg. So it's like a switch. He tries to say bag, but it comes out beg. So he's like beg. He's just too used to begging.
I got the 3 or 4 unique charges. Like to pull up. All right, what is the chat? What do we think, chat?
I think Candace just made a whole shit ton of money. That's what I think.
What do we think? How is it going?
Because that's what I was saying. Like, there's no way it's not a win for Candace, right? Because here's the thing: you didn't convince anybody that wasn't her fan, that was her fan, away from her. There's no way. There's no way by this any of her fans were actually convinced to drop her, right? And she made a buttload of money on this. So how did she not win? Like, in her mind, she's like, well, I didn't lose any fans and I just made a ton of money. So, like I said, she was floundering in some of this stuff, definitely, right? Because, but it's just like, at the end of the day, would you, if you were her, like, at the end of the day, if you were her, wouldn't you look at that like a damn win?
I do want to give a huge shout out to Rumble Wallet.
She made a bag. She made a bag.
Absolutely love the product. I think at the end of the day, Candace fans will stay Candace fans, and people who believe the quote-unquote official narrative will remain quote-unquote official narrative people.
So you lost, and you just paid her $5,000.
We'll have to see. We'll see what X says after all this. But I am absolutely bushed. I'm tired. And so I'm going to send you
You had to stream for 2 hours, folks.
Over. Let me see. Is Steven still live?
Because of how much love and respect
yes, I'm going to send you over to Steven as I go and finish my daily chores. We'll be back on Monday. Please follow the channel.
Nope, we're not following. Nobody's following that dead channel. That channel is dead, folks. That channel is dead.
Channel 404, catch the